stand on the wrong side of history at this very moment. You cannot change the business model as much as it has changed and not expect the contract to change too. We're not going to keep doing incremental changes on a contract that no longer honors what is happening right now with this business model that was foisted upon us.
Okay. Hey there, Wickedy West Rex here. Okay. Alright. So who is this lady? This is an actress that I know, but I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I hate her movies. I'm pretty sure I appreciate them. But coming down to it. Okay, let's start from the beginning here. Let's not get too crazy. So I was listening to a podcast and there was a drop. There was a name drop. ImproveTheNews.org. And it I think it's AI based. And you can it pulls all the news stories going on to whatever you want to see, which is pretty sweet. So me, like, alright, there's political stance, there's establishment stance, there's writing style, depth, shelf life, and recency. Cultivate as you wish. What's the word? Shit, it's a C word. It's right there. You can do what you want with it. What the fuck? Customize? That's the word. You can customize it. But okay, whatever. No, that doesn't even matter. That's awesome. You know, I'm looking at an AI news website. Like, fuck yeah, you can customize it to what you want to see. That's super cool. So me personally, like, I don't really give a shit. I'm not left. I'm not right. Critical is probably the better way to do it. Pro. If you're pro what you're reading, then you're good to go, you know. I kept it in the middle, and I have it on split right now, but these two options change when you utilize them. So you can select one or the other, basically. Anyways, so that got me onto the track of this headline. Okay, so, alright. Start with headlines and then world. And I live in America, so I assume it puts you right to your residency. So then it's on the right, and I saw this headline, and these pictures of these actors that I know. So I was like, oh, I wanna check that out. And that took me to Time. Time.com. And then this ad or article. Congress may not fund it. And I was like, well, I'd like to check that out because I listen to a lot of politics. I'm not one way or the other. And saying the left side, left, right, affiliations because I freaking checked my over here at the office and their political stance right in the middle. So, so if I do just left, just critical left, well, it changes things. Okay, so there you go. We got an AI-based news platform, which I'm pretty excited about. That's pretty freaking sweet. I want to go back to the middle on both of these subjects. I don't know how much these degrees are going to change the articles I'm looking at. But, yeah, I was on Split. Oh, so I need to move this bitch up. Okay. Oh, by the way, profanity. There's your advisory. Sorry. So I'm gonna be cruising this bad boy tonight or this morning, wherever you are. So I'm gonna go back to time and go back to these clips of news situations. I can't remember her name. Like, I know I've seen her in movies. And I know her voice. You'll know her voice, or you should know her voice too, I suppose.
What are we doing?
Whatever.
Moving around furniture on the Titanic? It's crazy. So the jig is up, AMPTP. We stand tall. You have to wake up and smell the coffee.
Our strike rules will not allow any form of promotion for television series, streaming series that have been produced under these contracts. My expectation is that it will bring any actor participation in Emmy campaigning to a close.
Okay, so that was a Netflix headquarters. It looked like.
One day stronger, one day longer, one day stronger.
Okay, so alright, we're done. Yeah, we're done here. Okay, and then it goes to pandas. That's exciting. Let's touch base on that writing strike. Like, right at the end there, they said, pay your actors, pay your writers, because apparently the actors are striking with writers now, which is cool, but, like, there's so many other platforms. Like, if you have confidence in yourself to create something worth watching, or like something of value, you know, you have other platforms. Like, you can literally, you don't even have to riot in the streets. They're not rioting, but you don't have to protest. Like, you can literally just not go to work tomorrow and just say big F to your freaking company, you know? It's the same with any other job. Like, I don't know how many jobs I've worked. Many. several, probably at least 7, maybe 13, maybe more. We can get into that at a later date. People just like don't show up. Never see you again. And that could be partial. You're not even worth my time to explain why I'm not coming back. And after COVID and everything, that's a total option for any job, any fucking job. Everybody is hiring. So these jobs are striking in California. It's the you can just default on your lease and not pay them anything. Just leave. I'm pretty sure. Like, they can come after you for money, but you don't necessarily have to pay them. You know, there's all sorts of ways around getting out of Dodge and doing something better with your life. Like, I live in Minnesota right now, where, like, you know, apartment complexes, rental houses are happy to take you. They don't care who you are. Not to mention all the jobs that are around, but specifically, these people are professional, like, writers for fictional entertainment. Like, if you pull up your phone and just get on a Facebook reel or a TikTok or a YouTube short, like, you know, you're gonna see all that, like, already existing. Except we have professionals here that are doing it for, I don't know how much they're getting paid, but it can't be cheap. I'm sure they're getting paid well, but they're living in a crazy environment where, you know, milk is probably fucking $15 a gallon or some shit. Like, I don't know. But, like, I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, like, this is making news headlines where, like, fictional bullshit doesn't even matter. Like, that already exists, and we're dealing with other issues, and we can get into that here in a second, but I'll just roll through these videos. I think there's 2 or 3 more, but let's get into this. So these pandas are having children, which is awesome. I got one due in a couple days, maybe 2 weeks, but we'll see. Alright, so the countdown for the relocation to China has already begun. Almost all pandas, even ones born abroad, are considered the property of China as part of a loan program that's selected the 2022 whatever the hell.
이번에 쌍둥이를 낳은 것이 멸종 위기종이 상승하다는 판다들이 좀 더 이제 보호받고 보존될 수 있는 큰 계기가 된 것 같고요. 아울러서 많은 분들이 판다뿐만 아니라 많은 야생동물들과 환경에 대해서 관심을 갖게 되실 것 같아서 좋게 생각합니다.
Oh fuck, dude, he talks fast. Well, I tried to read the subtitles, but that all went away super quickly. Basically,
푸버 때는 저기 한 마리가 태어났었는데 지금은 2마리가 태어나서 아마 조금도 2배가 되지 않을까 생각이 들고요. 저도 한 마리가 태어났을 때보다 쌍둥이가 태어나니까 정말 감격스럽습니다.
Oh, he said a lot of words, and not many words came up on the subtitles, so that's good. Next, yeah, photographing a dynamic, deep sequenced event of stars, NASA unveiled the snapshot that showed 50 baby stars in a cloud complex. I don't read fast enough. That's my big deal here. Yeah, there's a bunch of birthing stars. Stars are being born, and like our sun in our situation is a star, supposedly. So all these stars are being born. So that's cool. They're zooming in on it. I assume this is what, graphically modified, genetically modified? I don't know. Catastrophic flooding in Vermont. That's a big deal. Alright, so we started with the Writers Guild, then we went to pandas, then we went to space, now we're back in flooding in, America, nonetheless, but in the world in general. It's getting rough. 2 days in Northeast flooding or whatever. The flooding caused tens of millions of dollars in damage. Tens of millions of dollars, that's like nothing compared to like deficit spending. President Joe Biden declared an emergency for the state and authorized federal help for disaster relief efforts.
Pretty crazy. It's only the beginning.
Bethel, Vermont.
I know thousands of Vermonters have lost homes, businesses, and more. The devastation is far-reaching. Although the coming days, weeks, and months will be incredibly difficult, we faced challenges before, and Vermonters have risen to meet the moment.
These people can be out
whether
helping,
during Irene,
but they're standing
COVID,
there
or other hardships,
doing a press conference.
Vermonters have proven time and time again
kayaking like a
we're
beast.
willing and able
Like,
to
that's
step
freaking
up
sweet.
and help
I'm
our neighbors.
jealous.
We're already
I'd go
seeing that
kayaking
again
through Main
here
Street.
in the spirit of resilience and goodwill
Okay.
will help get us through this challenge.
Yep.
So many Vermonters have been working around the clock, saving lives and helping those in need.
Yep.
We're all in their debt and will be forever grateful.
And I want to thank you,
They're
Mr.
dead.
President, for hosting this historic summit at an
Oh, God,
important
sleep,
time.
Joe.
The first time that NATO leaders will meet
I'm not
31 together, and looking forward to meeting very soon
I just
with
yawned.
32 members,
Sleep,
with
Joe.
the addition of Sweden.
My bad.
The leader of Sweden was just in my Oval Office not long ago, and we were hoping this would occur when it did, and I'm confident we'll get that done today. And in the coming days, we're also going to discuss a range of issues, how to strengthen NATO's eastern flank and modernize NATO's deterrence and defense capabilities. And we're going to be doing it in a place where those efforts truly matter, every single solitary day.
Signing.
We're also going to discuss our support for the people of Ukraine. And I want to thank you and for your partnership and leadership as we take on this challenge together. So I look forward to our conversation today and to continuing to stand with you and all the people of Lithuania for a simple reason: shared values, or the same value set. It's important. That's what NATO is all about. That's what the Transatlantic Alliance is about.
It came with great sadness that we
Okay.
came to.
So it goes to Lithuanian prospects, and then it shifts back to the Actors and Writers Guild going through their issues. So basically that's what I was showing you, is that's ridiculous. There's so much more going on here. Like, I literally clicked on this shit. Biden promised more aid to Ukraine. Congress may not fund it because Biden promised it. And then that video was about Lithuania, which is different than Ukraine. Similar from an American eye, but completely fucking different. Like, I don't get why. Okay. I totally get it. but it's ridiculous. I can't say I totally get it. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, but it is ridiculous that the press is just gonna push and push and push and put a decent article out saying, there's issues with, the President of the United States promising some shit that Congress is not going to back up. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of crazy. I was reading this. I don't remember where I was at, but basically, if you have dark spots, you need to do this immediately because it's genius. So you're gonna want to pay whatever that sends you to. It's probably worth it. I don't know. If you have dark spots, do that. Gundry Medical, or Gundry Doctor, whatever. Okay, other conservative lawmakers weighed in on this issue while discussing amendments to the defense bill, which is expected. Oh, God. It's like full-fledged insanity. Is this chat box going to come up? I don't know. People might be chatting to me, and I can't even keep up with you because I can't see it. So sorry about that. Although the proposal to defund the Ukraine war effort stands almost no chance of passing the House or Democratic-led Senate, it highlights the intense divisions in Congress over the war at a critical moment in Ukraine's counteroffensive, which officials say has moved more slowly. It wants me to click on that. Officials say has moved more slowly than expected. Biden on Wednesday stressed helping Ukraine defeat Russia is critical for American national security and reassured Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky that the U.S. would continue to support the nation. The idea that the United States can prosper without a secure Europe is not reasonable or responsible. What was I reading earlier? That's what I'm freaking out about. Hang on. Some bitch. It's MTG. Here we go. Congress should not authorize another penny for Ukraine, said Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, a Republican from Georgia, who proposed an amendment to the defense bill that would end a $300 million program to train and equip Ukrainian soldiers. Quote, Ukraine is not the 51st state of the United States of America. And aren't there like 52 states now? Or am I tripping? Are there just territories or provinces or whatever? Unquote. Other conservative lawmakers weighed in on the issue while discussing amendments to the defense bill, which is expected to receive approval on Friday but is now in jeopardy as the far right threatens to hold up the process. Quote, the United States of America is not the world's police force, and we are not the world's piggy bank. Unquote. And that's Representative Matt Gaetz. I think that's Gaetz, a Republican from Florida who co-sponsored an amendment to block Biden from sending cluster munitions to Ukraine. That's what he said, apparently. Alright, let's go back to this quote. The United States of America is not the world's police force. We dropped a nuclear bomb on Japan and said, "Fuck you, world, we're the boss." So this douchebag is saying that we're not who we've proclaimed to be, basically. Like, we showed we had a big dick. Like, now's our time to shine, legitimately. Like, I don't know how we're supposed to do it, but this guy should be backing up Americans, slash the government. Like, hopefully that's hand in hand. The Americans slash the government. That's how it should be. Like, we should be working together and freaking solving the world's problems where we can. And I think it's insane for this Yahoo to be saying that we're not the world's police force. Because I don't know, we might not be the world's police force, but I feel like we have some solid constitutions for you know, living a good life, and everybody doing that, hopefully. And there's a couple of countries, believe it or not, that don't care about their citizens, and literally the citizens don't have the power. And that's what the United States was built on, was the citizens having the power. Whether we're there now or not, I don't know. I legitimately don't know. But then he goes on to say in that same quote, "And we are not the world's piggy bank." So, duh. Like, well, I guess that's appropriate to say that, but why? We're just lending out money, or what? Like, there's a difference between a serious situation and just nonchalant activity. And this is ridiculous. This guy, Matt Gaetz, like, I don't get what the fuck this guy is coming from. Where are you coming from? Like, are we loaning out money? Are we giving out money? Like, during COVID, we tried to give out money to our citizens of America who were, um, accessible, or who passed the bar, basically. What? Like, they were, oh, fuck. What's the word I'm thinking of? They're, I don't know, inclined or something. Not inclined, but they needed money because they weren't working. They started pushing fucking work from home jobs, and everybody that couldn't work from home was like, fuck, authenticated, authorized. I still don't have chat up. It's not, I don't think it's coming up, but let me see if I can fucking pull up my chat again. No, it's still fucking tripping. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, it did pull up, so that's exciting. But yeah, the citizens of America, at least, were needing help, and it was taken advantage of big time. But, you know, America is not the world's piggy bank. That's true. But America is like the world's leader, you know. So we should lead by example, and we should do good to people who need it, to, you know, people who don't need it. You should do good to everybody. And what I'm seeing here is just political fucking bullshit that shouldn't be the case, you know? Unless you have dark spots, then you need to do this immediately because it's genius from what this says. Fuck, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know. Can I... Let me see if I can jam out to some shit here real quick. Let's go play. Alright, let's assume it's playing. I'll be right back. Trying to measure your tits? This is how we do it. Okay. Alright. Anyways. Let's get back to the real stream of things, which is not time.com. It is improvethenews.org, which I am pretty excited about because it's an AI generated platform of news articles, and you can censor what you want to fucking see, basically, or you can see all of it. Like I said, I'm doing split right now and just keeping it real. So I wonder if I refresh this bitch, is anything gonna happen? Biden is serious about prisoner exchange with the rest of the... Oh, well, that'll happen. That's from 10 hours ago. Can I filter this? Do I want to go to politics? I'm going to go to politics. Let's see. Biden promised more today. Okay. We did that one already. Social media posts fabricate DeSantis high school yearbook quote. Exclusive. Hunter Biden worked to secure U.S. visa for Ukrainian oligarch allegedly involved in suspected bribery, probably. Why is Biden giving cluster bombs to Ukraine? Senior Biden officials in talks with House GOP about Hunter case info. Oh, fuck. Got an anti-FBI fight that Trump started. Well, it's all fucking stupid and annoying. Let's go to science and technology. I'll stick with split. Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Alright. SAG-AFTRA strike set to upend entertainment industry. Yeah, well, it's not gonna upend that shit. Jesus. Would road pricing be fair? Road pricing? What's going on here? I'm getting buzzed upon. I gotta... Dude, get the fuck out of my face. Can you go away? Why is Nissan like the main? There's Land Rover, kinda. Ford. Sometimes there is a problem so glaring that you wonder why no one is addressing it. Sooner or later, the government is going to have to deal with the black hole that will appear in the public finances as a result of the switch to electronic cars. I feel like everybody's like leaning against electronic cars. That's kind of crazy. True. Jeremy Hunt has announced that electric cars registered from April 2025 onwards will have to pay road tax, £10 in their first year, followed by £165 or euros. Are those euros? A year from then onwards. But that still leaves disappearing fuel duty by 2030, according to Office of Budgetary Responsibility. Calculations out today that will deprive the registry of 13 billion euros a year in lost revenue. Eventually, the lost revenue could grow to 25 billion euros. Will the government be happy to forgo this income? Will it cut government spending or tax something else instead? Will it heck? The public finances are in such a state that they are going to need all the revenue it can get. Moreover, it would be difficult simply to shift fuel duty onto electricity because it would mean taxing all the electricity we use. Your fridge and dishwasher would effectively be paying for the roads. The government would tax public chargers more than 20% VAT already charged. I don't know what VAT even is. But that would still leave home charging lightly taxed at 5% VAT. Huh, that's cute. The flaw in the petrol car ban. The Tesla was too expensive, so he bought a bumper car. That's funny. Okay, I'm getting called upstairs, so I can't keep hanging out now. So I'm gonna have to call this stream short. I appreciate you watching, and I'll be back for more. Just be safe out there, pay attention, read some articles, and don't listen to what they're trying to push, and just appreciate what you have and what you will have in the future, and take full advantage of it, you know. Don't do anybody dirty, and just be reasonable, you know. Be as reasonable as you can be. That's hard to do nowadays. Like, reasonable isn't even a thing, but make it a thing again, I guess. Like, you'll be alright. Just keep it real, and don't be weird. Don't be too naughty. You can be naughty, but don't be super naughty, okay? And we'll see you next time. I appreciate you watching. This is Wickedy West Rex, and I am dismissing the situation. So goodbye for now. Okay.